guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got what I've been warming, which is where I go through what I've been warming in my home over the last couple weeks, let you know what I did, where I warmed it, and how it performed in my house. So you might decide what might do well in your home and where you might want to warm it. So I will just kind of preface this by saying we might have more breaks than usual, like little screen cuts than usual, because I've got a bit of a cold I'm dealing with. So I might be pausing to blow my nose or get a drink every few minutes. But other than that, we're going to power through. So we have got quite a bit here. I've been busy warming over the last couple weeks. We'll start with the bedroom, our bedroom, because it's closest to me here. I did My Wish. It's been a while since I warmed this. This one is one of my all-time Scentsy favorites. It was in the last Bring Back My Bar. It's back in my club, safe and sound. This one is Violet, Marshmallow, and Fig. This one is so pretty. It's like a sweet, grounded, fluffy, like unexpected scent, but really, really pretty. I love this one. It's always beautiful in the bedroom. It's just perfect. Love this one. Good enough performer in the bedroom. I would say average throw and a good duration. It lasts a couple days in the bedroom, so pretty happy with that one. Next, I did Peace Lily Be With You in honor of my Peace Lily plant in my living room here blooming. I'll probably take a picture of that to Instagram at some point here. It blooms about once a year at around this time of year every summer. So I thought I would warm Peace Lily Be With You because it is got 2 blooms on it right now. This one is really pretty. So this one kind of smells like a fancy conditioner maybe, like a hair conditioner on cold. On warm, more of the green notes do come out, but it is very balanced by this very sweet, creamy, like botanical type smell. It's not overly planty, but it is very green and lush and like, it smells expensive. I like this one. It's very pretty. Not a scent I typically gravitate towards, but right now, this time of year, it's really kind of speaking to me, so I enjoyed that one. And a performance again on this one was at least average. It's a pretty good one. Next, I had done the scent of the month for July. The July scent of the month, which is currently available. It is Tahitian Twilight. This one, I think was, I'll put the notes below, of course, but this one had a few different things in it. To my nose, this is a perfumey floral with a bit of fruit to it. I get pineapple. I'm not sure if it's it must be pineapple because there's pineapple on the packaging. But yes, there is like a pineapple note there. But this is not a super fruity scent. This is a perfumey floral scent with pineapple. I did 4 cubes in my bedroom, and I did 4 cubes because to my nose, this smelled a bit light on cold. And so sometimes when things smell a bit light, I'll just double the amount of wax for my bedroom. I don't think I needed to do that. I think with 4, it was actually a little bit too strong for me. What this reminded me of on warm was Keep It Sassy from the Glamorous You collection a couple years back. That one had a very high-pitched, like teenage girl body spray note to it that a lot of people really loved. And it is kind of fun in the right context. I personally just find it kind of cloying. So that note came out a lot on warm with this one, and it got stronger as the warm went on. So that kind of high-pitched, cloying sweetness was there with this one for me. I was not personally a fan on warm. I like it better on cold than I do on warm. Yeah. On warm, it was just a bit perfumey and a bit cloying for my nose, and the sweetness is what made it go that way. The sweetness here isn't like a bakery sweetness though, or a fruity sweetness even. It's a perfumey sweetness. So if you like those sweet perfumey type scents, maybe like something Bath & Body Works would have, this might be a good one to try. It kind of reminds me also a little bit of like shimmer. I prefer shimmer. It's got a bit more of a fresh tone than this does. This is more of a sweet tone or a fruity tone. But if you like shimmer and that type of scent, you might really enjoy Tahitian Twilight. So there is Tahitian Twilight. Got a couple days out of it, so longevity was good, and strength was better than expected too. I would say don't double your wax. I don't think you need to. Next, in the bedroom, we did Perfect Peppermint. This is a go-to bar for when we're not feeling well. And before I got this, I thought I was in the clear with this cold. My husband and my daughter both caught it, like last week. And then they went through it and I was fine. And then I was like, yes, I got through it and didn't catch it. No, spoke too soon. But Perfect Peppermint is a great one. It's just pure peppermint. This will probably be back in the fall-winter catalog in September. This is a great one. It's just plain peppermint. It's nice on its own. It's nice mixed. It's just beautiful. So that's a good one. Then I had like a craving for this bar last night, so I threw this in the warmers. This is Velvet Moon, and again, we will probably see this back in the fall winter catalog on September 1st. We'll know more about that this coming week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. Velvet Moon, this one was a new release last year, and it had like musk and like a bunch of different, it's got a kind of a soapy tone now that it's aged a bit, but like a very clean, sophisticated soapy tone, kind of along the lines of White Amber and Silk, which was also a new release last season. This is really pretty, but right now, just with my congestion, it is kind of making me cough a lot. So I'm going to take it out today, but this is very pretty. I did double the amount of wax on this one as well. This one is a much better performer than you'd expect it to be on Cold Sniff. On Cold Sniff, it seems kind of light in the packaging, especially when your bar is fresh. This one's been sitting for a while. It is kind of turning a funny color, but performance is still great. This one always does well though. It might smell light in the packaging, but it throws like a beast and it lasts a very long time. So Velvet Moon is a great performer and kind of deceptively so. So that's a good one. I would recommend it if you're into clean, fresh type scents. It's clean and fresh, but also cozy. That's the thing I like about Velvet Moon, is Luna is clean and fresh and a little bit floral and just pretty. This one has like a cozy element to it as well. And I think it's from that kind of soapy, cashmere type smell. It's really, really pretty. I like Velvet Moon. I will purchase more when that runs out. And then I'd recently done Summer Rain in our bedroom. I did this in the bedroom and in the ensuite. So this one I did 2 cubes in the bedroom, 1 in the ensuite, and this was beautiful. This was a Bring Back My Bar some time ago. This one is like a fresh, I think it's got like black rock salt or lava salt or something like that in it. It smells like a combination of like fresh rainfall and like wet concrete. It is lovely. So pretty. It smells like it's raining outside. This is a pretty good recreation of that smell, and it's really, really nice. So I have got a couple bars of this in my stash, and I use it kind of in the summer on rainy or stormy afternoons or evenings, and that's what this was. So this was beautiful. Matched the weather, was just a good bar for the mood of the afternoon, and loved that. Performance on this I would say is about average, throws about average, and duration's about average. And I feel like this one's been featured in most videos lately. This is the Teddy Bees London Fog. This one is Earl Grey tea, lavender milk with a hint of boardwalk marshmallow. This was a gift from my friend Becky, and this is one I've been reaching for all the time. I love this one. This one is just the most perfect, cozy, marshmallowy London Fog. So pretty. Love this one. It does well. I would say medium strength and about average duration, but so, so nice. Love that. Would repurchase it. Next, in the office, I did 1 bar over the last couple weeks, and that was Magical Celebration, the 100th anniversary Disney bar. This one I got a little while back. Didn't have time to film a haul, but got this, and this is nice on cold. It is hard to pin down what this smells like, because I feel like it's trying to be a whole bunch of different things. It has some like candy sweetness to it. It has some floral to it. It has some woodsiness to it, which makes it a very hard bar to categorize. I don't know what category I would put this in, honestly. Maybe fruity floral with a bit of woodsiness? I would say probably fruity floral with a bit of woodsiness. Performance-wise, I did this in the office, 2 cubes. Longevity's good. Longevity has been about a day and a half so far. You can still very much smell it when you go in there. Throw has been good. It's a good solid medium, maybe medium plus in intensity. I just don't love the scent. And I think it's because I can't decide what it is. Because on one hand, I get Skittles, like the specific Skittle, like red and orange and yellow Skittles mixed together. Not so much the purple or green, but the red, orange, and yellow Skittles. Then I get like a deep woodsy base, like maybe a medium toned wood, and then something floral. It's odd, and I can't decide how I feel about it. I don't dislike it. I think it's fine. It just, I don't know. I don't know that I would need more of it, or that I would reach for it a whole lot, or that I would seek out more. But I think if you're a Disney fan, this is probably a pretty safe bar. I can't see many people hating it, and I could see quite a few people really enjoying this, actually. If you're a Skittles fan, I think you need to try this just because it smells kind of a lot like Skittles are in there. Yeah, I don't know. That's wild. So that's a decent one. Good performer anyways. So that is the Disney Magical Celebration. Then my daughter's room. We have Aloha Citrus in there right now. This I just put in there yesterday, and I don't think I've smelled it yet. So I did 2 cubes in her room of this one. This one is nice in the packaging. It is light. Maybe I should have doubled the wax. It's a pretty kind of citrusy, summery scent on cold. On warm, I just can't smell it. I'm not smelling it in her room at all. So performance is kind of not impressive this time, but the scent itself is nice. And I do remember having a scent circle in this scent that just didn't perform either. So I think it might just be the scent. I'm not sure. If you have good luck with Aloha Citrus, let us know below, because I would love to hear what everyone else's experiences are with Aloha Citrus. Then we had done Candy Crave in her room, 2 cubes. This one went for like a week. This one lasted forever. I think even when I took it out at a week, I could still smell it a bit. Yeah, this particular bar of Candy Crave is just top notch. Candy Crave is a bar that's very light when you first get it, and then it ages into something stronger. This particular bar, I think, is the one I got from a flash sale bundle a couple months back. This particular bar is the best bar of it I've had. It is very, very strong. So I think it depends on the bar and on the age of the bar, but this one has been the best yet. So Candy Crave, hit or miss performance-wise, but this one was excellent. Not a boomer. It's never going to be more than like a maybe 4 to 10 strength, like a light medium, but it goes forever. So that's a great one. Love that one for my daughter's room. She loves that one too. Then we did Gleeful Grape. This one is just kind of a classic grape candy scent, which is really fun for kids. And I think it was part of the kids collection at one time. Yeah, this smells like grape children's Advil or something, I guess, maybe. Or grape candy, like those. Okay, they had these when I was a kid, and I haven't seen them in like 20 years. But they were like a grape gummy candy that were shaped like purple grapes, and they were like kind of sugar crystal coated. They were good. They were like a grape flavored candy. It smells like those. Like it's really, really good. Very simple. Not a complex or sophisticated scent, but it is a fun grape candy scent. Perfect for a kid's room. Gleeful Grape is not currently available, but we do occasionally see it in like flash sales and that sort of thing. On to the open layout. We did a mix that was really, really fun. This was root beer float from a previous Bring Back My Bar with vanilla cream, also from a previous Bring Back My Bar. Different rounds, I think. This was excellent. I had 2 cubes left of vanilla cream, so I threw this in the kitchen. And then the 6 cubes I had of root beer float, I dispersed among the 3 warmers in my open area here as well. And like, this was just a beautiful combination because it was all like root beer float. I don't get a whole lot of ice cream from root beer float. I get mostly the like tart, kind of fizzy sarsaparilla smell. This one is so good. It's like an authentic root beer scent. It's got the fizziness. It's got like the very root beery smell. I don't get a whole lot of the ice cream of the float. So sweet vanilla cream, or just vanilla cream. This one is kind of along the lines of Simply Vanilla. So it's not a super foodie vanilla, but it worked really well with root beer float. So that was a great combination. If you have either Simply Vanilla or vanilla cream in your collection, try mixing it with root beer float. Alternating warmers was really good. So that was great. I enjoyed that. That was like a 1-day mix, but very nice and powerful for the time it lasted. Really liked that. Another mix I did in the open layout that I didn't like as well was the cucumber and cactus water brick with coconut palm from a previous Bring Back My Bar. My thinking was cucumber and cactus water is a green scent, a very, very green, grassy, leafy type scent. And I'm not super into those types of scents. If you like those types of scents, this is a good one. I'm just not personally into them myself. It's very green and leafy. There's a bit of a sea salt note there, which I do enjoy. And I thought I would just kind of cream it up, temper it out a little bit with a bar of coconut palm. This one is like coconut and patchouli, I believe it is. It's not a sweet coconut. It's not a bakery coconut. It is a coconut, kind of like a coconut note you'd smell from Lush, where it's just like shredded coconut and no sweetness added, nothing else, just coconut. I thought that would mix well, and it may have, except for I don't think coconut strong was strong, or coconut palm was strong enough to compete with cucumber and cactus water. And I used a small amount of cucumber and cactus water to 2 cubes of coconut palm in each warmer. So each warmer had 2 cubes coconut palm and a 1/4 brick cube of cucumber and cactus water. So I would say like a 1-to-2 ratio, with less cucumber and cactus water, more coconut palm. That ratio did not work out. So if you're to try that mix, I would try, actually I wouldn't try this mix. I would not recommend it, because I think you would need more cucumber and cactus water to smell it, and that would overpower coconut palm even more. This was kind of a dud. I hardly smelled it at all. I took it out after like 6 hours because it just wasn't doing anything. So that was not a winning mix. I will try to play with coconut palm and a couple other things and see what I can do with it. But I did want to get some headway done on my cucumber and cactus water brick because I do have a lot of it, and I thought it would be a good time of year to use it. So got another cube knocked out of that one. Then Friday night, a couple days ago here, I did passion fruit colada in the open layout. This was from a flash sale recently, and this was so good. This would be a favorite summer bar if I could get more of it, but I can't. I'm not sure of the notes on this. I'll put them below. This is a sweet, fruity, like summery, festive scent. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous and fruity, sweet, fun. Everything I look for in a summer scent. I wish I could get more. It was a short duration one. I would say like 8 hours or so, but it was very, very nice. And I would say like a medium strength. I would absolutely get more if I could. Lime zest and vanilla. This was from my friend Sarah in New Zealand. This was really, really nice. Quite comparable, I would say, to Cocoa Lime. This had maybe a bit more vanilla, which was really, really nice. Yeah, this is so good. Average performer, I would say. It was about a medium strength, lasted about an average amount of time. In my open layout, average is about 24 hours. So about average performance on that one. That was really nice. I would get more if I could, but Cocoa Lime will suffice since I can't. Star Apple and Freesia. This is in my warmers right now. I'm about to change it out. This was really nice. This has been one of my favorite bars this summer. It's just gorgeous. It's funny because when it first came out as part of a limited collection, I thought it was okay. It was my favorite of that collection, but I didn't get more, stock up or anything. This one's probably going in my club at the end of the summer. I really, really enjoy this, and I don't know if we'll see it back next summer or not. So I'm going to club this one. I really enjoy this. It's fun, it's sweet, it's fruity, has just a teeny hint of floral, way less floral than a lot of the new stuff has been having. So I really enjoyed Star Apple and Freesia, and that's going in my club. Next, we had a kind of cold, rainy, cooler day, and I was just feeling fall. So I went full on Gimme Candy, which is a nice transition to fall scent because it's not spicy and it's not pumpkin-y or apple-y. It's just sweet and caramely and just a little bit fallish. So this one is what I threw in. Didn't mix it this time, just all by itself, full bar. It was glorious. Loved it, loved every moment. Lasted, I think, 36 hours. This one goes for quite a while. It's beautiful. I hope we see this in the catalog for fall. We don't know yet. I really hope it makes the catalog. It is in my club, but I've only got one bar in there every quarter, so it's not a whole lot to get me through the season. But love Gimme Candy. This was a top-notch scent of the month last fall. Was my favorite of the year. Love that one. Favorite scent of the month of the year for sure. Next, we have another brick. I was trying to do some brickwork here. We have Summer Berry Melon. I did this by itself. I did half a cube in each of my warmers out here, so 2 cubes total in the open layout. This was probably my favorite of the bricks that were available in the spring. This one's all right. It is like a summer berry. It's a berry scent. That's all I can say about this one. And that's what I said in the video too when I reviewed these bricks. This one needs more melon, A. It could be sweeter. And it's just a very generic berry scent to my nose. It's fine. It's pretty. It's pleasant. I enjoy it. But I wanted it to be so much more than it is. It's fine. I did 2 cubes. It was fine. I found myself just kind of kicking myself for putting it in though, because I was like, I want something like more interesting than this. This is not one I would repurchase more of, but it's pleasant enough. It's a nice berry scent. It would be fun to mix with as well. It would lend itself well to mixing, but this time I was just trying to use it. So got 2 cubes of that done. Performance is about average. It's a 1-dayer. It's a medium throw. Performance is everything we expect from Scentsy. Average. It was good. Just scent appeal wise, it's just a little disappointing to me always, this one. So there's that one. Then I had done a little bit of vendor wax. This one is Sassy Girl Aroma Sunny Days Ahead. This is lemon, graham crackers, nutmeg, spice, vanilla, and gingerbread. This one sounded intriguing to me, so I got some in my last order. I did 8 cubes in the open layout here, 2 cubes per warmer. Yeah, this is nice. It's really fun. It's a nice lemon bakery scent. It's an odd lemon bakery scent because it does have a lot of spice components to it. I don't get a ton of gingerbread, but there is a little bit. I do get the nutmeg and spice though. And a hefty tart lemon curd. Yeah, tart lemon curd is the primary note by far. Graham crackers, I don't know that I smelled a whole ton of, but the spice, yes. So it's kind of a spicy lemon bakery. It's kind of summer appropriate, kind of fall appropriate, nice transition to fall scent. If you're kind of still feeling like you want bakery, but it's also at the end of summer, this was kind of a nice one. Performance was really strong out the gate. It lasted maybe 6 hours, but really strong while it lasted. So there is Sunny Days Ahead. I don't think I would repurchase this one though. I think I prefer Lemon Coconut Chiffon from Scentsy as far as bakery lemons go. This was a nice change of pace though, so enjoyed Sunny Days Ahead. Then I had done a mix with some Scentsy and some Sassy Girl. We have Sassy Girl Funnel Cake. This is buttery crust, cake bakery, spices, and powdered sugar. And I thought, well, the funnel cake is fine and good, but it's just dough. So, I mean, yes, it's like a nice buttery fried dough scent, but I was like, let's make it strawberry funnel cake. So I did 1 cube in each warmer of sugared strawberry, and then 2 cubes in each warmer of funnel cake. That was a great mix. That was a nicely balanced mix. I would say the strawberry held its own against the funnel cake. It was a nicely balanced mix. Highly recommend. That was delicious. Funnel cake and sugared strawberry was top notch. I would do that again. I would recommend it. I will potentially repurchase funnel cake, and sugared strawberry goes into my club every fall because it does leave the catalog in the fall winter. But I love this one and I would be sad without it. So I club this one in the fall. Next, I had done La Boulangerie from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is flaky, buttery, golden brown croissants fresh from the oven. This one, when I first got it brand new, was just straight up, authentic buttered croissants. This one, I think, though, takes on scents from what you put it beside. So I think I had it near some other stuff, and I think it's taken on some scents from other things, or it's developed kind of a perfumey tone to it, one of the two. Because I do smell like a perfumey, almost citrusy tone to this now that I didn't smell when I first got it. Now, I put this in, I did 2 cubes per warmer, so 8 cubes total in the open layout. It was good. It was really good. This was a nice, cozy, buttery, homey smell. I would absolutely repurchase this. I would be careful to store it away from any other scents because I think it is a bit of a lighter scent, and I think a lot of other scents from Sassy Girl are quite strong and might, if they're stacked against each other, might transfer smell. So I think that may be what happened here. I'm not sure. But overall, great scent. Loved it. And on warm, I did not smell any of the perfumey notes that I'm smelling on cold here right now. So I think it might just be scent transfer, but that was really good. Enjoyed that. Would repurchase. Would highly recommend if you like croissants. And that was, again, La Boulangerie. Then I had done another Sassy Girl one. This is Oath, and this is the colored cubes. This is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores, roasted pine cones, smoked vanilla, sugar cookie, and marshmallow. So lots of notes here. This one is like fall in a bag, but also like kind of summery at the same time. Yeah, this one's like an August scent. It's really good. It is beachy. You do get the sea salt breeze. You do get the toasted marshmallow and s'mores. Lots of marshmallow and like sweetness, bakery sweetness, and that sea salt breeze. Kind of smells like her Beach Nights blend a little bit. I think it probably is her Beach Nights blend. The roasted pine cones make this just a little bit deeper and more fallish. Really enjoyed this. Average performer, average duration. I would say not as long as Scentsy with Oath. I would say like 8 to 10 hours. But really, really nice and strong while it lasted. That is one thing I'll say about Sassy Girl. Her wax does not seem to last as long as Scentsy's, but it's quite strong when it's in the warmer. So I would say more consistently strong than Scentsy, but doesn't last quite as long. But the scents she has are amazing. Highly recommend. So Oath was a good one. I would repurchase that. And last in the open layout, I did a Harper James wax. This is Bomb Pop Lemonade. I bought this around Christmas time. I think it was on clearance in the winter, in like November maybe. This one's so good. Oh, I love this. This is actually one I have been saving for summer, like for this particular time of year. It's perfect right now. It's like July, it's hot, it's sunny. This is perfect right now. This is blueberry, pineapple, orange, sweet cherry, vanilla, crushed ice, and lemonade. I don't get all of those notes. What I get is like you made lemonade, and then to make it cold, you threw some bomb pops, those red, white, and blue popsicles, into it as like ice cubes. Yeah, I get the cherry, I get like the blue raspberry type smell, I get kind of the lemon lime smell, and I get the lemonade. This is sweet and fun and just everything you love about summer. So good. Sweet and fruity, smells sticky almost, like it's just good. So Bomb Pop Lemonade, I highly recommend. That was a fantastic one, and I would absolutely seek out more of that. Last room of the house we have bathrooms and laundry. So in the laundry room, I had done 1 cube of Shoreline Drive. This is just one I threw in there because I haven't really used a whole lot of Shoreline Drive yet this summer. It is a sea salt, kind of almost citrusy laundry type scent. It's clean, it's citrusy, it's salty, it's quite strong. In the laundry room, I did 1 cube. It was fine. I would say average performance. Shoreline Drive's usually a pretty solid performer. I feel like this time, maybe it was a little bit less strong than usual, or maybe I just wasn't in the laundry room as much as usual. But I don't feel like it was as strong as it normally is. But that being said, Shoreline Drive's a pretty good performer. I would say pretty open layout worthy as well. And if you like fresh scents and you like sea salt scents, this is a must-have, like absolute must-have. As far as like fresh salty scents go, I actually really enjoy this one, and I don't typically like those types of scents. So that's a good one. Recommend. Then I had done, where did I do this? I did 2 cubes of this in the guest bathroom and 1 cube in the laundry room. This is Blue Coconut Beach from the Mother's Day collection. This is no longer available. It seemed very popular though, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see this back in some fashion at some point. Yeah, this one is kind of like a coconutty, cozy, vanilla. I don't know, it's got a lot going on. It's kind of like maybe palm somewhere in there, I don't know. But it's very like cozy coconut. There is some sweetness, there is some vanilla here. It's nice. It's a nice coconut scent. I prefer other types of scents over this one though. This one just has a bit of like almost a waxiness to my nose that I don't love compared to other scents maybe. This one performs really well in the bedroom for me. It did not do super well in the bathroom, and I don't know why that is. If it's maybe because of the bathroom fans or what, but this one didn't do awesome in the bathroom. In the bedroom though, this one does really nicely. So there's that one. Yeah. If you like coconut, you should probably give it a try if you ever see it. Otherwise, it might be a skip for you. And the last thing I did, and this was a bathroom scent as well, is Soaring Over Waltz. This, I think I did a couple times. Might have done this in my daughter's room at one point. I did do this in my daughter's room at one point as well. So this was twice in the bathrooms, once in the master bathroom, once in the guest bathroom, and then once in my daughter's room. 2 cubes in each warmer. This one is Soaring Over Waltz from Sassy Girl. Really pretty coloring. This is fresh air, Valencia orange zest, and fresh orange blossoms provide an intoxicatingly bright space. This one I think is supposed to smell like whatever scent in Disney World or Disneyland that they pipe out over one of the rides, apparently. I'm not familiar with either of the parks, so I don't know. This smells like a bright, zesty orange grove. It's really nice. It's very, very nice. Very bright, citrusy, while still being a little bit tart and fresh. Like, I don't get squeezed orange juice or anything. I get like oranges with like the leaf still on them. There's still the like peel on them. So there's some of that like contrast of like bitterness and sweetness and leafiness, all of that. Fresh air. I mean, yeah, there is a brightness to this. I could see that being in there. Yeah, this is an interesting scent. I've never smelled anything like this anywhere else. Super unique, very, very interesting, and a great performer. This one throws like nothing. I can smell it through the bag. It is so strong. And this one, as far as Sassy Girl goes, this one lasted a really long time. In our bathrooms, this was like a 3-dayer, which for Sassy Girl doesn't typically last that long for me. I would say like less than 12 hours for most Sassy Girl. This one lasted days, which is a great performer. So loved that. I would probably repurchase this potentially. It is a scent I think you could get tired of easily if you overused it. But if you're familiar with the parks, or even if you're not, and just like a really good, interesting citrus scent, I would recommend Soaring Over Waltz. That is a really, really good one. She knocked it out of the park with that, and the performance is amazing. So highly recommend Soaring Over Waltz. And that is what I've got for today. That is what I've melted in my house over the last couple weeks, so I can empty out that basket now and start refilling it with stuff I'm melting from here on out. Below, I would love to hear what you're melting as we kind of get into this sort of transition season, but it's really still hot out and still summer in most areas. Would love to hear what you're warming, what you're kind of feeling like these days as far as what scents you're in the mood for. I would love to know below. And because I'm such a curmudgeon with summer, and I don't typically like summer much at all, I would love to hear below what your favorite thing about summer is. Your favorite things about summer, even if you're a person who doesn't like summer all that much like I am. For me, my favorite thing about summer is that the mornings are light. So I live in northern Canada, pretty far north, to the point where in the winter we don't get a whole lot of sun during the day, maybe 5 or 6 hours in the daytime in like December. And in the summer we get the opposite. We get like maybe 5 or 6 hours of darkness in the summer. So not quite as crazy as Alaska, but it's close. So my thing is that I like being able to go to work at 8:30 in the morning and have the sun up high in the sky already. It just makes the day feel like it's starting off at that time. Whereas in the winter, I feel like I get to work at 8:30 and it's still dark until 10 a.m. So I feel weird phoning people and like working when it's still dark outside. I don't know. So my favorite thing about summer is that it's light most of the time. I don't care for the light at like midnight as much, but I do really enjoy the fact that the sun is well up in the sky by 8:30 in the morning, or even when I get up in the morning. So that's my favorite thing about summer. I would love to hear yours below. Other than that, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I will talk to you guys soon. We'll have lots of stuff coming up this week when we hear SFR announcements and stuff regarding the catalog. So we will talk to you guys this week. See you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.